farm. I'm doing a live in the Moravian cemetery. And the owner is actually out here too, so won't get to meet him today because he's all the way over there. But he takes care of the cemetery. He owns it. He mows it. He thought he was the person that cleaned the stones, but if you're wondering who actually cleans the headstones, I'm one of the people that actually does. I don't clean every single stone. No. But thinking about doing some restoration in here as well, because like if you can see here's a stone that needs repaired. Fell off its base. Elizabeth, wife of William H. Gosden, it fell off. See here, it probably fell backwards or something like that. And quite a few of these have fell off. Some of the decorations over here, right here, these fall off all the time. They go on these things. This is for Miss Leela A. Moore, 1913 to 1987. But a lot of headstones are getting decayed. Like that's physically impossible to read. This one, like that. There's quite a few of them that are like that. But yeah, if you wonder who cleans some of the stones, that's me. Look at this stone here. Andrew Peter Clodfelter died in 1907. His base and everything is broken and stuff. But yeah. The most recent stone that I've cleaned is, well, I'll show you one that I cannot clean. It's because it's so packed with mold. It is, for me, impossible to mow or clean. I can't. No matter what I do, it does not work. Whenever I try to, hold on guys, I'm doing something. But no matter what I do, every time I try to clean the stone, it doesn't work. It's Otto G. Rice, Spanish American War. But I can't get that clean. Every time I try to clean it, it doesn't work. The owner, he's over there weed eating, apparently. Here's the stone that I cleaned it just yesterday, or I believe it was yesterday or the day before. Today's Tuesday. It's the day before yesterday. James R. Carricker. That stone was cleaned on all the sides. But yeah. And I cleaned some stones over here too. Now I am going to clean more stones, but I normally clean veteran headstones. I don't know. The only reason I do is just because they're the worst ones here. Because if the veterans that are buried here, if they were buried in a national cemetery, like let's say Arlington National Cemetery, it look way better. Here is one that I have to clean. Robert L. Hinman Jr., 1920 to 1944 here. His headstone was cleaned. Today I might clean the back and the other sides because I ran out of stuff. It's okay. Look what they did to this child's grave. Put it in front of another one. Put it in front of Mary, wife of H.C. Walker. There's lots of stones in here that need clean, but that's okay. But you will see stones that need cleaned all the time. And I mean that. But I'll show you another one that I cleaned. I'll clean this one here. Cleaned his a few days ago. Oops. Been streaming for 5 minutes, that's alright. But the owner of the cemetery, he's behind me, not following me, but he's cleaning some of this up. Here's one that I need to clean. I think it's Wallace. Yep, Wallace V. Markman, 1914 to 1955. Stone, you can see this top here, how that's all white. That's exactly what this stone needs to look like. That's how these stones are supposed to be, but they end up not being like that. Here's some stones over here. I'll read them to you. The last name is Eagleson. We have a doctor, Dr. James H. Eagleson, 1875 to 1954, and his wife Lydia A. Eagleson, 1883 to 1930. I think that's 83, yeah. Not sure, but yeah. Here's another veteran headstone that needs cleaned. Charles Ellsworth Roby. He's the captain. Infantry Reserve, 1889 to 1934. His headstone, look at the cross actually. You can see here how this is raised up, which is how it's supposed to be. This broke off at one point. So I think this right here is his sister or wife. I think that's his wife, Carrie Miller Roby, 1894 to 51. Here's a pretty stone. Now it's new, so I'm not going to show you the actual names, but here's the last name. I'm not going to show you the new names because it's kind of pretty new. It's a pretty new stone. Here's Wilma Mowdy. Died on April 29th, 1929, aged 3 months. And Margaret Mowdy, I'm pretty sure she's probably still alive considering that there's room for a death date here. She may have passed away, but I don't think so. Born April 24th, 1933. And quite the count of stones in this cemetery, guys. Here's a big rock that has a last name. It's Voigt. There's Sam Burke. My grandpa knew him. Over here is the very, very old part of the cemetery. And I mean very old. It's some of the oldest in the cemetery. I think this is actually some of the original graves. All these are the older graves. Here's a cracked one. But, yeah. Someone asked me whenever I did the grave of, I believe it was William White. Somebody asked me if, where that grave is. And I told them that it's in William White Cemetery. And somebody said, no, it's in Moravian Cemetery because it's got the old section. No, William White's grave is on the William White Family Cemetery. See, look at this stone here, 1777 to 1855. Pretty sure everybody all these older people here, they were all born in North or South Carolina. So, but yes, William White, he was a settler, and he died on his farm property, and he's buried there. He's not buried here. Yeah, I thought that one time that he was actually buried here, but no, he's actually not. Here's Hiram Walser, died 1860, or no, born 1836, died 1885. Here's Philip Clodfelter Sr., 1813 to 1888. And here's the big one. Albert Reich, died May 7th, 1888, aged 30 years. He was in the Louisville Lodge. And I believe, yeah, it says erected by his wife right here. I thought that there was, I once thought that there was an inscription or an epitaph down here, but I don't think that there was. And this came from Noble, Illinois. That stone did. But you can see we're in the older part. Here's Jacob Nading. He died November 7th, 1876 at the age of 63. He's one of the more older stones, but Here's Solomon. I believe it says in memory of, or no, I think, wait, no, it says, I don't know, I can't read what it says up there. Something of Solomon Lick. Solomon was born in, or whoever this person is, born December 31st, 1789, and they passed away May 22nd, 1856. But, you guys, this is going to be the last of stones. I'll do another stream sometime tomorrow, probably. So, goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next time.